Hey guys, back again bringing you another Neverwinter video. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and my last one didn't really have any commentary in it, but plan on making some more videos with commentary, so plan on those happening. One thing I do plan on making is, I plan on making at least a video explaining each of the endgame campaigns and, the fastest way to get through them.
Where there's one quick link, there's usually more.
At least that's my plan for the future. And so today I'm going to be explaining the Sharandar campaign. As you can see, that's where I'm at today. And yeah, I'm going to do my best to explain the quickest way to get through this campaign. If you're new or you just reached level 70, you can also start this one once you reach level 64. But yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see, one of the first things you need to do to advance is the plant vibrant seedlings objective, and this one's pretty simple. After you get introduced to the game, you can start those dailies right away, and you'll be able to complete this one within your first day. Let me show you where you can do those dailies at first if you're not sure. You can come over here. This is the first area you go to in Sharandar, the Blighted Grove. And here various NPCs will have some different quests for you, and you'll see that each daily quest will offer you this thing called a Vibrant Seedling, and you're able to get a max of 3 per day of those. And so if you come here on your first day, you should be able to complete the Plant Vibrant Seedlings objective. As you can see, it only requires 3, and it also requires 10 Feywild Sparks. And how you get Feywild Sparks is by picking up a daily / weekly. You can get the daily, which gives you 15 sparks, and each week, every 5 days, you can get the Arcane Reservoir quest, which gives you 50. And these sparks are pretty important. You should probably do the daily every day you can. If you can do it, you should probably do it, because you're going to need them for completing most objectives in this campaign, as well as the boons. As you can see, a lot of the boons require them. Here, this one requires 220, this one requires 250, and so on. So you want to do those as much as you can. Moving on to unlock the Dark Fey Enclave. You should be able to get this one as soon as you complete Plant Vibrant Seedlings. The next day, immediately after this one, assuming you did, your weekly, you should be able to unlock this one. As long as you did your weekly and you have the sparks and you did your 3, and you have 3 gold to unlock it. And you're going to get the key from completing it. And that allows you to enter the Dark Fey Enclave, which is the second of 3 different areas you visit in Sharandar, the third being the Realm of Malabog. So once you have the key, you can come over here and unlock this area. And over here there are more NPCs with more dailies. There's a lot of dailies in this area. And as you can see, 3 different characters here. And what these dailies give you is not the vibrant, they don't give you the seedlings, they give you Abjuring Charms, which you can use to complete the Reinforced Protective Wards quest. Or should I say advancement. So you'll need to come here and complete all 3 dailies 3 days in a row. And you're going to need to complete this, as you can see, 3 out of 3 times. So that one by itself is going to take 3 days to complete. Which, it's probably the longest one on here, to be honest, besides the boons. The upper level boons are going to take a while to get. But this one here is probably going to take the longest out of the advancement ones. As soon as you complete that, you'll be able to unlock the Realm of Malabog, which only takes 80 Feywild Sparks and 50 gold. Or 5 gold, my mistake. And so once you unlock that, you'll be able to access the Realm of Malabog, which is the third of the 3 destinations you can go in Sharandar, and another place with even more dailies. And in this area you'll get Illuanbrian blades, which you're going to need a lot of those to complete boons. And I'll get into boons here pretty soon. So once you have your key, you can come in here if it'll let me. Realm of Malabog. So yes, it should take at most it should take 6 days to get here. It takes, here, let me pull this up real quick. It takes 1 day to complete Vibrant Seedlings, another day to unlock the Dark Fae Enclave, because I know, although this is immediate, it does take 18 hours to process, so that's basically an entire day. 3 days to complete Reinforced Protective Wards, and then another day to unlock this. So that's, if you hop on it right away, you should unlock the Realm of Malabog within 6 days. And once you come here, there's more NPCs with dailies, and these NPCs will give you the, oops, wrong one, the Illuanbrian blades, which can be used to unlock the boons. That's the only thing they're used for, is boons. So let me get into boons here pretty quick. And before I get into boons, a couple things I'd like to mention are, while you're working your way through these advancements, I recommend that you continue doing the dailies in the Blighted Grove to get the Vibrant Seedlings, 3 per day, because you are going to need those for boons. And so at this point, you're going to start needing these things called gold crescents, and these are just obtained by doing dailies. You know, you can trade in these things called Fomorian concoctions, which drop from enemies. You can trade in 5 of those for 1 crescent. You can also get crescents from doing the daily Dark Fae dungeon. You should probably do that every day. The Dark Fae dungeon is just, let me think. The one in the original area is called the Dark Fae Enclave, I believe. The one in the second area is called the Witch's Cove, and the one in the third area is called the Tower of Celadane. And each day you get a key, and if you go through the tower, or you know, whichever dungeon you're doing, you have a chance to get a lot of crescents. You can get up to 20, I believe, although that's kind of rare. So yeah, you can get those just by doing pretty much whatever. So as you can see, this first one, getting this first one done is really up to you and how much you want to grind to get it, because I mean, you can pretty much get this the first day if you want to grind for the 60 crescents. And then the same goes for the scout training. It has the same requirements, 2 gold and 60 crescents. So since the boons do not take 18 hours to process, they only take 10 seconds, you can have both boons within the first day if you want, if you really want to grind for those 60 crescents. And then with the warrior and the sentinel and the champion, it gets a little bit more complicated. As you can see, this one now requires 40 crescents, 160 Feywild Sparks, which, like I mentioned, you get from the weekly, the Arcane Reservoir, and just the daily, which gives you 15. And then you're also going to need these Illuanbrian blades, which, like I mentioned, you get from doing dailies over here. You get 3 per day. And as you can see, in order to complete this, you need 18, which means it's going to take 6 days of dailies just to have enough blades to complete this boon, which is quite a while. So yeah, that's probably going to be the longest one. And then for the sentinel training, you need another 60 crescents, another 220 Feywild Sparks, 9 vibrant seedlings, and this is where I said you should continue doing the dailies in the original area. This is where that's going to come in handy, because you're going to start putting those vibrant seedlings to use. So you're going to need 9 of those, 9 of the Abjuring Charms. Those come from, as it says, doing daily quests in the Dark Fae Enclave, which is the second area, and 9 Ilionbrand Blades, which is from doing dailies from the place where I'm currently at. So let's say you didn't have any of these, that's 3 days of dailies, right there. Not counting the Feywild Sparks, who knows how long it's going to take to get that. And then for the champion, it's basically, it has the same requirements except for now instead of 220 Feywild Sparks, you need 250. So if you don't have any seedlings, charms, or blades, that's another 3 days of dailies. So, you know, mostly the boons are going to take a long time to get compared to the advancement bars. So, yeah. In total, for the boons, you're going to need 280 golden crescents. 280 of these to complete all 5 boons, which will, honestly, that's a lot of crescents, and it's really up to you how much you want to grind them. You can just, if you really want to get them quickly, you can buy, you know, Genie's Gifts off of the auction house. I think you get 10 golden crescents, maybe more. I'm not sure exactly the number. Or you can buy Fomorian concoctions off of the auction house, and like I said, 5 of those will give you 1 crescent, but that's kind of expensive, considering you're going to need 280. You're going to need 18 gold. Usually that probably won't be a problem for most people. Considering all the questing you've done, you should probably have more than enough gold. You're going to need 630 Feywild Sparks. Like I said, you get 50 sparks for the day, for the weekly, and 15 sparks for the daily. So let me think. How much is that? It's about 185 per week. So yeah, that's probably gonna take a while to get. 36 Ilionbrand Blades. 36 of these. That's 12 days alone of just dailies in the realm of Malabog. You're gonna need, and on top of that, you're gonna need 18 Abjuring Charms, which is 6 days of dailies in the second area, and you're also gonna need 18 Seedlings, which is, you know, another 6 days of dailies alone in the first area. So putting all that together, it's going to take about, if you really want to get this done as quickly as possible, and let's say for some ridiculous reason you can, as soon as you complete, let's say, the warrior training, you instantly have enough to complete. Let's say you just have enough crescents to do all of this already. You already have, you know, the 280 crescents you need to complete all of this, as well as the 630 sparks. It's going to take you at least 18 days to complete this entire campaign, including all the advancement progress as well as all the boons. And that's simply because you need a lot of Ilionbrand Blades. You need 36, and you don't even unlock those until you get to the Realm of Malabog, and it takes 6 days alone just to get to the Realm of Malabog. So yeah, it's going to take a long time. It's going to take 18 days. At least that's my estimate. If you think I'm wrong, yeah, that's fine. I could be wrong.
One often has little choice in enemies or allies.
If you think my math is wrong or something, just go ahead and leave it in the comments below or something like that. But yeah, so if you start, you know, as soon as you can, you should take about 18 days to complete all of this. But you know, that's assuming you already have all the crescents and all the Feywild Sparks you need. So yeah, there's the Sharandar campaign for you. You know, it'd be nice if you could drop a like on the video, comments, you know, if you think I missed anything, any suggestions for anything like that. If there's a specific campaign you'd like to see me do anything on, that'd be great. Thanks for watching.